Oh hey, Papa's got a brand new toy. Let's get into it. That's right. Walmart had it on sale, $156.94. Couldn't pass it up. Like a 15-pound hopper there. Can run charcoal. Place for the Miller lights. Nice little shelf. Has some hooks under, buried way under there, but they're there. I think it's a 22-inch grill. It's got a little hook there. Get that. Hang that in the back just like that. Let's burn it. All right, let's follow instructions. We gotta get all the grill components out. This is another cool thing too. It divides in half. This is the charcoal basket, the deflector plate, and we gotta get that first burn going. So what it says, just plug it in. We'll remove all cooking components, plug in the power, press and hold the P side of the power button or P button for 3 seconds to turn unit on. That's for the pellet mode. This will indicate the startup cycle. Listen for the auger turning. I can see it turning. Do not place your hands, let me see. Listen for the auger turning. Place your hand above the burner. I can feel the air. After approximately 30 seconds, you should begin to feel the air getting warmer above the burn pot. The igniter tip glows red, will be extremely hot. Once verified all electrical components are working, press and hold the P button for 3 seconds to turn the grill off. So that is getting hot, so let's turn this off. Fill the hopper with all natural hardwood barbecue pellets. I keep my pellets in a bucket. Get it filled up. Hardwood barbecue pellets. Press and hold the P button for 3 seconds to turn the unit on in pellet mode. This will initiate the startup cycle again. Alright. Press and hold the prime button until you see pellets drop into the auger or burn pot. Then you can release the prime button. Alright, they started dropping in there. So then the next thing says to power it back off. And we'll let that completely shut off. And then we're gonna put all the components back in right now. Put the deflector plate. Charcoal basket. And the grill. Get the lid put back on. We'll wait for it to shut down completely and then we'll fire it back up. All right, got it all cut off. Now we fire it up like normal. Push the P, 3 seconds. Set it to 350, which it is. And we're gonna let it burn for about 45 minutes. All the components are back in there already. We'll let that do its thing. All right, now that we got that first burn done, I have the Pit Boss now set to 250, and we're gonna get into the first cook. Beef sirloin, tri-tip, boneless. This is a 2.5 pounder. HEB was running a special a couple weeks ago. They were real cheap. It was a limit of two per person. So, you know, I had to get both of them. With the tri-tip, I don't like to cut off too much of the fat. I like to have the tri-tip kind of fatty. We're just gonna take a little bit off of each end. Just some of this flabby stuff that's gonna burn. You're gonna take that off. And we're gonna go, as always, easy seasoning. This time we're actually gonna throw garlic in there. And we're gonna go all out with this Phoenix. It actually comes with a temperature probe that I'm gonna go ahead and use. My Inkberg Thermopin actually gave out on me on the last cook. Haven't been able to get it to catch a charge. I had it for a pretty good while. I still live by Inkberg. I'll buy another one at some point, but I reached out to customer service. They tried to help me troubleshoot it a little bit, and that didn't work, and they went ghost on me. So again, they're cheap. It's not gonna hurt me to buy another one. I had it for quite a while. So just a little bit of fat hanging off right here. We'll go ahead and take that off. That is it. Quick and simple. A little bit of silver skin right here. I don't want that on there. So also with this tri-tip, I'm actually gonna use a binder as well. Some W sauce. Stuff is pretty good. I usually don't use binders. Every once in a while, I don't know, I'll just get the urge to do it. Just gonna put a little bit on each side. We'll spread that out a little bit. And then, like I said, we're going in salt. Pepper. Not too much. My wife isn't a fan of the pepper. A little bit of garlic powder. Flip that over. A little bit more W sauce on this side. Same thing. Salt. That is it. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Let's take it outside to the Phoenix. Oh, well, like I always say, stay hydrated. So one of the things that I can tell you, and maybe it's just because it's sitting in the sun right now, but the handle does get a little hot. So use a towel or whatever. And I have no idea where the hot side is, where the cold side is. So I'm just guesstimating right in the middle. And then again, I'm gonna use the probe that comes with it. And I'm just gonna stick that over here in this corner. Cover it back up. So there you have it, folks. Tri-tip on the Pit Boss Phoenix. I'm gonna get the internal temp to about 120, 125, and then we'll get it off. We'll sear it on both ends for about 5 minutes on real high heat. We'll see what the end result is. Stay tuned. All right, we're up to about 500 on the indoor. Get this beautiful piece of meat off. Can you hear that? Oh yeah, I hope you can. We're gonna put a little weight on top, sear it for 5 minutes, turn it around, or flip it over, sear it for another 5 minutes, and then take it off and let it rest for about 10. All right, 5 minutes one side. Get her flipped over. Look at that char. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. Put that back on. Another 5 minutes. And then we'll put her to rest. Yes sir, that's what we're looking for right there. Look at that char. All right, I'm gonna get this put in an aluminum pan. I'm gonna set it to rest for a little while before we cut into it. And then, as with any tri-tip, you gotta use chimichurri. This is the Alfragoni dry. Beauty about this one is you can make as much or as little as you want. You're gonna make about that much. I'm not even sure how much it is, so I can't give you measurements. But really only 2 ingredients go in there aside from the seasoning. It's olive oil And some freshly squeezed lemon juice from my lemon tree. Just a dash, not too much. We'll mix this up. Again, no real measurements, just to your liking. Let that olive oil soak up all of those good seasonings. All right, let's see what we're working with here. So with the tri-tip, typically you want to cut it diagonally here. And this is the color we're looking for right there. That is pretty. So then the grains are running this way on this side, and the grains are running this way on this side. So we're gonna cut slices against the grain. And I promise you one day I'm gonna get some sharp knives. Maybe for my birthday in a couple months. We shall see. But this is beautiful. So again, they're running this way. So this one we're gonna cut long ways this way. For me and my wife, this is the dinner for 2 days. But this right here is a good piece of meat. The flavor is there. You can taste the W sauce. The SPG was perfect. We're gonna get this served up. My wife made some Mexican rice, Spanish rice, however you wanna call it. I got the chimichurri marinating. We're about to eat. All right, got me a fresh drink. Iced tea this time. So if you like what you saw here, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Smash that like and leave a comment if you want. We'll see you next time. You know, life has a funny way of surprising us when we least expect it. You walk into Walmart for who knows what. Maybe paper towels, maybe some light bulbs. And then boom, there it is. The Pit Boss Phoenix, staring at me like fate herself put it on that shelf. At more than half off. Did I plan to buy it? No. Did I need it? Probably not. But sometimes in life, opportunity knocks. And if you're smart, you answer. So I took it home, gave it the first burn while putting in work on my pergola, and then crowned the day with a reverse-seared tri-tip. Kissed by smoke and finished to perfection. Paired with Al Fragoni's chimichurri and a plate of Spanish rice made with love by my wife. A reminder that the best meals are seasoned with family. Now as I sip that bourbon and Coke and watch the sunset on a blessed weekend, remember this, life isn't about sticking to the plan. It's about making the most of the moments that find you. Whether it's a surprise grill in aisle 12 or a Sunday dinner that feeds more than your stomach, embrace it. So until next time, keep the grills hot and the seasoning simple.